Hello, everyone. My name is Martin Preto, and welcome to our exclusive webinar. So, today we're here with our President and CEO, Mr. Rahim Lakhani.
Hello.
We are here because we have some news regarding something the President of Portuguese Republic has said today. Diving right into that, since we have now in the spotlight these new things that Marcelo has been saying in regards of the new golden visa, how this will affect the more housing law.
Yeah.
Do you have any comments you'd like to do on that?
Yeah. So, hello everyone. First of all, Rahim Lakhani here from beautiful Lisbon, and enjoying August. It is a month of vacations, so not enjoying so many people away from the office. But we live through, we pound through, we are submitting applications, we are going absolutely nuts. So thank you for all the love that you guys have shown, and thank you for all the confidence that you guys have shown in the Lakhani Group's entire team. So really thank you for everything and all your questions that keep coming. So keep them coming, please, because this is what makes us motivated. This is what puts that fire in our belly, and we want to just answer as much as possible to and also find out for ourselves and for our investors what is happening on the ground. So lots of things happening on the ground, and one of the things that came in as an article, love Portuguese articles, come at 12 at midnight, ruins my night, but great. So I'm reading this article late last night that tomorrow is the last day.
Absolutely.
Where if the president wants to go to the constitutional court, it is tomorrow.
Yes.
And so we ask ourselves, well, how many times has the president gone to the constitutional court? And so, Martin, you picked up a few examples. Why don't you share what examples you picked up?
Sure.
Yeah.
So there were only 3 instances in which Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa, our president, has sent any bills to the Constitutional Court. There were changes to the Homeland Security system. There were changes in the professional orders categories, and finally the euthanasia.
Okay.
So out of these 3 bills that were sent to the Parliament, only one has had the approval. So let's say the consents of the Constitutional Court, and it was the euthanasia one.
Okay.
So this was
how recent was this?
So this was just in 2018. The bill was
okay. So it's been a while since he has sent
Absolutely.
things to the Constitutional Court.
About 5 years.
Okay.
So basically, what happened, just to give our viewers also some understanding, the bill was sent to the Constitutional Court. The Constitutional Court decided in favor of the president.
Yeah.
And so the bill had to be sent back to the Parliament for further discussion, further evaluation of the law. The law needed, of course, to be changed.
Mm-hmm.
And so it wasn't only now in 2023 we are seeing that the law has indeed been passed.
Okay.
So
took a very long time.
Yes, 5 years.
Took a very long time.
Absolutely.
So the president, being a professor of constitution,
Yes,
held his end of the bargain and went to bat against the political parties in these 3 instances. At least these are the ones that we know and could find online. But maybe there are more. Who knows, right? But these are the ones that were more popular, let's say. And he won, and the other ones he didn't, but he fought. It did follow, I would think, the normal course of action in terms of revisions. And then it ended up being published as a law.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is going to follow that course of action. Now, when you compare the sensitivity, how do you feel as a Portuguese? How do you feel the topic mais habitação? And do you feel that this is something that should or shouldn't go to the Constitutional Court or for another round of discussion for that matter? What's your thought on that?
Well, trying not to get political.
No politics here. No politics here. Simply stating the facts.
We have been hearing a lot, especially from different parties than the Socialist Party. We have been hearing a lot this term called authoritarian regime. I believe this has to do, first of all, with the coercive rentings that are being put into this new bill.
Okay.
And we have seen a lot of the parties, especially in the center right, saying that this is going to turn this is turning our government into an authoritarian government. So this would be directly linked with a dictatorship regime, and for that reason, people may believe there are sufficient reasons to take this bill to the Constitutional Court, and for the Constitutional Court to decide in favor this time of Marcelo, since this is being something that we are hearing. From a Portuguese point of view, and I ask our viewers to bear in mind that this is my point of view, but what I have been seeing is that it is very difficult to have development without investment. This is, I believe, it's the silver lining of what we have been seeing and learning over the past years. We have been seeing a lot of even foreign investment in Portugal that's really developing different areas.
Absolutely.
Even us here in the Lakhani Group, we have some examples in which we have gone somewhere and we actually developed that place and are developing as we speak. So I really think it's important to maintain this possibility, because it should be a right for you to go to a place and to invest there and to bring actually the development in that place to a higher level.
So I for one have always taken a stance on this matter that Marcelo in its entirety has some flaws, but overall it is in the right direction.
I would say so.
Overall, it's the political party PS has done a fairly decent job here to put their word out and to put interests of the Portuguese people. And I think with some more tweaks to the bill, if allowed, can really help and put this into the right structure. One of the things, of course, I believe, if the president goes into this Constitutional Court thing, is the forced leasing that will come out. Like this is the coercive leasing, the forced leasing, whatever term you want to call it. That's not the official term. That's not the technical term. But this is the brand that is coming through. So I think this will kind of come out, and there should be a debate on the mechanisms and more granularity on how you want to implement this. So right now the fear is exactly this: is that it may sound authoritarian, it may sound very autocratic, but if they lay out the rules for the public and for themselves, Portuguese state is the largest landowner in the country.
It is.
So if they lay out these rules for themselves and for the public, it can actually turn out to be a very good program. And I think just with a few tweaks and with a few more definitions, I think they can do a fantastic job at turning the economy inside out. So that would be our 2 cents. I would say it should go to Constitutional Court.
I would agree with you.
For that matter. Of course, the political parties have their interest to speed things up and go more into granularity. So maybe they have another approach of how to do this. Maybe they want the approval and then go into the granularity. But even if it is a quick rejection, I think Marcelo should propose to the Constitutional Court and let the court make that decision for the benefit of the entire public, even if it is within a week, even if it is within 1 month, even if it is not 5 years, five years,
Okay.
economy goes upside down. So not 5 years, but maybe a few months that can really do justice to the entire package. So that's what we are thinking. Of course, if tomorrow we wake up and there is no article on this, well, guess where we are going? It's going straight to which day is that?
It's according to the
Yeah.
president, it's the 20th of
Okay.
August.
20th of August.
This
That's
was exactly
4 days.
That's 4 days.
4 days from now. Okay. So, and what's going to happen in 4 days then?
In 4 days,
Yeah.
if the law does not go to the constitutional court, this will either be promulgated or vetoed.
Yeah.
So the president has the right to promulgate or veto.
Yeah.
In case of a veto, he himself, the president, has said that the parliament has the majority, the PS. So the parliament is ruling under
Yeah.
the majority. So they are in more than conditions to draft a new bill and
Right.
to propose that new bill in case of a veto.
Okay. And so will that be a full-scale veto, or will that be just a veto for a small portion of the package?
That's something interesting.
Yeah.
So one thing that the president said in the case not in the instance of vetoing, but in the case of actually promulgating the bill, so publishing the bill, he said that he could send the bill for publishing with some reserves and doubts.
Oh, okay.
So he could himself
Yeah.
say, okay, let's put this for publishing.
Right.
However, I have some doubts on this.
Oh,
This doesn't mean
interesting.
This doesn't mean too much.
Okay.
But at least I think it's a position.
Yeah.
It's a point that was given by the president himself,
Right.
without wanting to give us too many information.
Look, but the bottom line is, on 21st of March this year, it was in the news. He went completely on public, stating this package is inoperable. This was his words.
Absolutely.
I have not seen major overhauls of the package since then. Okay, there have been changes, there have been drafts that have come out, not major overhauls. But if he says something is inoperable, I believe that he has something more than a few changes.
Yeah.
Like, so of course my vote would be go for the constitutional court, do that overall. If not, do the veto, make your stance, make your changes, not accept it as is. Provide your input. You are a professor of constitution, provide your 2 cents on this, and then let's drive the package home. The intention would never be not to.
Yeah, of course.
Let's together, in the benefit of the country, end the golden visa regime. Also in the real estate aspect, the way that it has been designed for, open it for the investment funds, open it for the artistic donations category, the investments of that, open it for the jobs category. I mean, that's how the economy grows. So we accept that, we close on the real estate side and we open on other sides, and that will continue the business, of course. As an asset manager, that is more than happy, because I know regulations from the Securities Commission are even tighter, and the reporting is even stronger, which makes us more happy, because we as Lakhani Group are very transparent on several things already. So for us, it's not an adjustment at all. We can slip right into that zone very fast. I mean, it's better for the economy. There will be those players who don't follow by the rules that will fall out. So that will happen. So
With this,
with that,
we have some questions here from our viewers. One of these questions is, how might the potential delay due to the constitutional court situation affect investors who are planning to apply for the golden visa soon?
Well, with us, you do not have a financial loss. Okay, so currency exchange, apart from currency exchange, of course, but you don't have a financial loss, so to speak. You don't apply. If your money comes through, we are refunding it if we are not able to make the application. So opportunity loss, yes, you will have that for sure. There is no reversing back into the real estate category after it's been published. So the opportunity cost is fully valid, but no financial loss. Okay, that's the bottom line.
And taking that into consideration, how do you feel this might impact the timeline for submission?
Look, we've been doing an excellent job.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of our entire team, to say the least.
Absolutely.
That they've been working really, really hard and ensuring that everything gets done in a timely course of action. So we are very, very sure everything. There are things that take some hiccups here and there, but overall, we've been able to accomplish a very strong success rate here. So we're doing things in a very, very fast way, in a very streamlined way. So between 2 and 3 days, I think we're able to finish up everything and then make the application. So if you are ready, we are ready. Let's jump. That's the attitude here. Okay.
Perfect.
Cool.
And just one, I would say, last question. If this diploma actually goes to the Constitutional Court, what should investors who are now deciding whether to invest or not keep in mind, considering the next steps?
Look,
so we've heard
you can wait until the very end,
Yeah.
or you can jump now. If you want to wait until the very end, it's completely your choice. It's not going to benefit you in any way, just to see what is going to happen tomorrow or what is going to happen on the 20th. It's not going to benefit you. What you can do is take that action and in 4 days have the application done and then see what is going to happen. Who cares after that, right? So right now, time is of the essence. Don't wait for one doubt in your mind. Jump if you have the affordability, of course, not stupid. But we are here to make sure that the process goes smoothly. Simple as that. We have a project, as you know, in our previous videos. We have an excellent project in beautiful Merendella, about 4 hours from here. 3.5, depends on how fast you drive. But it's a beautiful project. We've just launched it about 2 weeks ago now. And we already have a very strong subscription rate on that.
And it has been flying.
And it has been flying off the cuff. So please contact us. We are probably going to get, by the end of this week, around the 50% mark. So, we are going to subscribe, and, the other projects are fully subscribed. Palacio is fully subscribed. Rai is fully subscribed. So, go for this one before it's too late. Too late. Okay.
Perfect.
So,
Perfect. Wise words from Rahim. With this, I thank all of you who are watching us. Thank you for being here with us always, not only today. We have been really lucky with with the support we have been getting, and even from these webinars. So we'd like just to thank every one of you. If you have any doubts, feel free to just let us know.
Yes, somewhere there is the phone number. Look us up, and send a WhatsApp, send an email, and we'll be more than happy to be at your service. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Good night. Bye-bye.